At least try and get close.
Check, check, check.
That's for birdie number 7.
Oh, that's birdie, okay. All right, so
We did one up on hole number 13.
we're going to go way out because now let's see what 300 puts us at. So pretty much, I'm going to come over just a little bit like that. There we go.
And choosing the 8 on it here.
Fairway. Look at that fairway. I love to play golf course with fairways like that. And I love that. I love throwing balls off and places on. I almost
Not a bad approach that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Pretty good.
Looking better.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Oh, God, I was on both. All righty. Now we got a 50 strike to the green.
That may work. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Almost. My guy has an enormous butt chin.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Got it, baby. They almost overcompensated. You got what now? You got both where you live? Oh, like ball golf and frisbee golf? See, I do too. We got ball golf courses all over where I live at. And then like literally like 5 minutes down the road, there's a frisbee golf.
That's a bit out of shape. Penny, how bad is this line?
Man, next
Yeah, you have an ice cream to go along with this sand day. It looks lovely. This is sitting pretty.
Nick, hyping up the chat. As always, appreciate you.
Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Trying to get to even par with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie
I
here.
hit that right. I hit that right.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
110 from the pin.
We got to think this out. 99 yards on the club, 109 yards top. Where's 99 going to land us at? That's what we got to think about. Way back there. That may be too far back, especially with, we're hitting the lob wedge. We're going to have to. We're going to go up to 100 yards.
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop. But that looked good the whole way. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole.
Well, you done all that? It's going to be good. That's not going to be close, though. Fun back.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Come on, baby, get in there. Oh, yeah. Look at that shot. I'm doing good, Evan. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing good. Oh, number 15.
Oh, great swing there.
For this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
297. About right there. Definitely going to have somebody.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here.
Yeah. Before I pull my butt cheeks, let's get every time I hit the ball. Yeah, see, I didn't want to. Why I turned it.
But this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Here's HV3. Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Okay, played. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Gonna be live on RDR2. Picking up where we left off last week.
Setting up now on a par 4.
Oh my God, John. Oh my God, dude. To play a round of golf with Upchurch. Did you see my? Oh, you seen the picture, didn't you? Yeah, dude. It was so cool to meet him. The road that he lives on, I won't say it, but he'll say it, but I won't say it. The road that he lives on is literally probably like not even 10 minutes away from. Talk to him because I'm not like that. I want to be weird. But I saw him at the gas station and he was getting into his truck and getting ready to leave. And he's obviously a very busy guy. And I walked up and I said, "Hey, man, anybody ever tell you like Ryan
Beautiful, sweet man.
at church?" And I have a feeling it was him. And he was like, "That's me, brother. That's me." And I was like, "Dude," I was like, "Can I get a picture with you? Is that cool?" He's like, "Yeah, man, without a doubt. Without a doubt," he said, "without a doubt." And we got a picture and went like that.
Sitting at 2 under par.
And we talked for like just a few seconds. But he talked to me like he knew me his whole life. Like he is a down to earth Southern country boy. When I tell you this dude is about being Southern, about his heritage, he's all about it, man. Love Ryan Upchurch. Love watching his stuff. Would love to get in touch with him and get his full permission to use his music in my streams.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
I would love to use his music in my streams. Streams, videos, would love to use
That's a
his music.
good looking shot there.
I would love to use his music. So if I ever
what are
come
they
in
looking at
touch
here?
with, like, come in contact with him and get in touch with
15
him,
feet from the car.
that'd be one of the things I would ask him about is his music and using it on my channel because, man, I would love to. He's got great music. Would love to have some of his music on my channel. Yeah, he's got good music. He's got good music, man. He's got really good music, bro. All right, so where are we at? Where are we going to land it on the green? What are we hitting with? A hybrid. We're gonna have to come back, man. We're gonna have to come back with that club. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Let me put it on the green first. See how much. So 227. So that's about right.
Here, but we're out of the sand.
Budgeting like this. I spent hours on Excel creating a.
What's it on? 16.
What is that? 106 put us out. What a pitch of winch. We'll do it. That's Scatty's recommendation. We're gonna go with it. That's looking pretty.
The putting surface.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Hit that flag stick. Hang it, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, everything he did was by himself. He'll tell you exactly why he's not signing no labels, and it makes sense. You know what, John? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. I never thought about that. I'll have to try and get in touch with them on Instagram, man. Wow, John, that's a good idea. Why not? Because I was thinking, like, how am I going to get in touch with this dude? Why did I not think of that?
Looking
Here
good.
I am, I've got all this. Yeah, I haven't
Well done. Take the
Yeah.
And
I've got all
we
this
so
social media.
we'll just win the power.
No idea.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard.
Tell him what to do. Loading, with his full permission, I would love to have his music because if I use his music without his permission,
Looking to ride the
they're gonna
momentum
come
after
to
coming up a
you.
birdie. New with this shot.
And he knows all that. He knows all that. He's a really, really intelligent dude. But yeah, he made it on his own. Ryan Upchurch is Ryan Upchurch. His label is Ryan Upchurch. There's no label behind it because this is the thing about labels in Nashville. They will rip you off, man. Contractors in Nashville that like country labels that sign other folks, they will rip you off, man. So it makes perfect sense as to why he went out on his own and did it, and I commend him for it. He's the only
That's not the
artist
one he wanted.
that has taken country
Oh,
rock
Henny, that looks
and
like a
hip hop
future blind.
and mixed
Is
it
it
all
blind?
together and made
Looks
it
like
sound
a
good.
good lie here in the second cut.
His new album, Pioneer, just dropped a couple days ago. That's what it was. I said to him, we got back in the truck. I said, hey, man, are you going to start touring again? He said, yeah, man. He said, we just dropped the new album this morning. And that was last Thursday. So.
This one and both these the last.
I really wish Joe Rowe talks about that all the time. Joe Rowe does that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 They're
the final hole of this one.
Yeah, Jelly Roll's big in Nashville. Ryan Upchurch. What other artists from Nashville?
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and
another guy
greens.
that does it. I can't remember
We'll
his
look
name.
at birdie here.
Chase Matthew. He's a good artist too. Him and Upchurch just touring together. I think it's Chase Matthew. Good writers, man. Good writers and just good all around guys. And I would love to use Upchurch's music, man. I would give anything to use Upchurch's music on my channel. That would be great. And talking about some hip hop music, man, some rock and roll, country hip hop, man. Dude's got some great music. Somebody else I really admire too.
Rolling end to end is looking nice.
I
Don't
love
want to state the obvious, Rich,
He's got
but
a song
I
called
wouldn't
Big Jim.
too high at that one.
That's a beautiful
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Beautiful song. So what are we at? 2?
So far, so
we're
good.
just going straight out the film.
And nicely hold. And now let's head over to Paul Gallagher. Getting ready to play their third.
Taking all around, Big Jim.
Uh-oh. This one's headed for the right.
Song, man.
And how did that shot impact the
So
score?
what's 231?
Let's have a look at the leaderboard.
So bad.
Here we find ourselves as dramatic eighth on of Craggy Height. It's hole 3 played 198 yards from the back tee.
So it's probably one of the picturesque par threes on this golf course. If not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anyone in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Just needs this one to kick right.
Pretty good. All right, we got it. We got the card.
Nicely played.
We're not using the line stuff. We showed
And now heading over to Paul Gallagher.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Do the catching up that's necessary.
Here, let's go to
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
courses. Let's do another real course. We've done Pebble Beach. We've done that. Let's do this, guys. Let's do the hardest difficulty. Holy cow, look at these courses, man. Yeah, I changed my mind on that. I wanted to
It was a gallant attempt. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Nice little par putt here.
The current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. A long par 4 this hole.
What?
Not quite the shot he was wanting. And again, he's
Just
kind of a shot play facing this time.
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
There we go. So there's 18. That's one hole? Really? One hole, par 5?
Going with the 5
Gotta
iron
be
here.
a tough hole to play.
And here we are with the third shot.
Is there any with 9 holes? Here we go. We'll do this one. Select the team. Nope. Can we select the
Getting
team?
up from the first cut.
And we'll go with pin 3 this time. Is that what we played last time?
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Any feet to the kiss.
We still got a streamers tournament going. I'll get a streamers tournament going. Oh, that would be, yeah, for golf? Oh my God, dude, that would be awesome.
From there, what he said.
That would be awesome. Holy cow, guys, look at this. So that's straight down the fairway. That's 261. So what if I club up? How far can I hit without hitting the water? That's we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So let's bring it back. What is that at? 260. Where does 261 put us at? No. 261. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. What a doofus. Jesus, what a doofus. Let's see where 300 yards puts us at. We got 4 mile an hour wind too, so we got to consider that. So we're going to go with about 272. And we got 4
No,
mile
that's
an
not
hour
right.
wind, so we're going to have to go this way.
Yeah, that's a good putt to hold for a bogey.
5 mile an hour
All right, a
wind.
big day today. The cut will be made, and this player
Oh, that was
isn't guaranteed a
too
best
hard,
one
guys. That was
through the
way
first
too hard.
36 holes.
Look, they're just above the cut line at the moment, and I gotta say, we have a pressure situation there, and they cannot afford any mistakes whatsoever.
Careful. So we just take a safe shot, go about right there. Oh, I didn't.
not like where
I
this
forgot
one's
about the
going.
wind. Crap. All right,
Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough.
I know where we are. Go, baby, go. Oh, look at that.
Little chip for you.
Yeah. Nice shot, baby. Birdie in the cup. I like it. I like
Okay,
it. I
one
like
under
it.
par on your round.
That's not
We're
ideal.
just gonna go
Is
Right in
there.
the trees.
We're gonna go right there because I don't want a chance anything. So, guys,
Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker.
one second, guys. Give me 1 second. Wait a minute. I gotta turn you around. Everybody say hi to the wife. Focus in.
It's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster.
It's too bright.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Oh,
They
HV3
can see you
looking a
waving.
little
They can see you
gloomy
waving.
because
Give me 1
this
second,
putt
Elijah.
could put him down behind his playing partner.
Bit too much pace on that one. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Get excited. This could go in. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich, who managed to make something out of the hole.
In trouble in that fairway bunker with that putt saves the par. Well done.
And at -2, going along nicely today.
State Park they got us a camping site.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
March. It's down towards Dixon, Tennessee. Well, talk to Mama when you get here because she's got all the dates and time. Yeah. I hear about John. I hear about Porter. I love
It's
you.
in the pitchy range here. Yeah, good say shot this one. That should find the surface. And now let's head over to Harold Varner.
Yeah, I'll take a breath.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Sorry about that, guys. So, for those that don't know, my wife has never had her driver's license in her entire life. And she knows how to drive. She's a great driver, but just her mom and dad never took the time to give her get her license or whatever it happened. Anyway, just recently, a few months ago, she got her permit. She passed her permit, and last week she went back and passed her
And
license.
that's how you roll the rock.
Sorry, man.
How about that one?
That's
Yeah, that will take it to 3 under.
I knew she was very smart.
And stepping up the standings after that effort.
Okay, so 3 coming back at us.
Well, Rich loves standing on the 12th rear par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The both players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill, a little pond over the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Consolidate multiple hosting accounts or take advantage of virtualization.
I made it up there, right? Okay. That's what
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great.
Sitting at -3.
So let's bring it back to about 179. Because it is going to roll. It's going to go right at the
Bounce to the left.
Oh, that's going to the bunker. That's going to the bunker. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, he's got his eyes set on the playing circles. An aggressive play here.
13. Scotty K, how you doing, man? I figured that would go on the bunker.
If that one had eyes for the flag, the whole way. Well, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward into.
I missed that
Tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play. Hopefully a bold reward.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's very good.
The short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Safely club up with that.
That's good.
Let's just be straight on the fairway.
Oh, hold on for Seagull. And that will take him to 5 under. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
We can
Squeaky on the last hole. Let's take a look at HP3.
South.
Oh my God.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his swim partner.
All right, where's 227 going to put us at? I love the ground.
Let's see what happens here as the 13th.
So right there, but we want to be over in the fairway. With that. There you go. Stay in the fairway.
Lovely of it there. Put around 180 yards in. 4 strokes off the lead.
Okay, where's 104 going to put us? What are we hitting with? The 9 iron? We'll go with that.
It's time for a one-shotter. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that one just missed the hole. Now that was pretty good the whole way. 14 feet to the cup. Like the look of this one. Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. And then down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now, 2 shots after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The both players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Well, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 at 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll reward it for that play.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
There's still a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring them along?
He's tracking.
Wow, almost an eagle. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Penny, what's he looking at here?
He's sitting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill. This really looks good.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
I like it. 2 in a row.
That one should find the surface. It's a wonderful shot here at the 14th. He sets up a chance for birdie.
Right over the spot there we're looking at.
Is that a rush of blood? And this one is for his par. Well, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert on the tee of a par 3? Still chosen the 7-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. Shot there. This putt was about 16 feet. This one has eyes for the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
This for par.
Well done. Let's head to the next.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any different direction down the stretch.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Olympics did that right.
His shot here near the 200-yard line. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 5-iron here.
This one is all over it.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulations, spot on all day. Awesome.
It's tracking. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Love the short par 4s, Rich. Always an opportunity.
Look at just 283 yards. Listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 300 driver, knock it off the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Got all that one. Using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
And it will extend the lead. He's currently sitting in first place. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Why don't you find the cut stuff? And Hetty, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. Had a fantastic drive.
Chosen the pitching range here. Should find the green. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise missing this one.
No, that's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this pass. Oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
Oh, absolutely. Sunday fun day. Let's go find the winner and spend the check, baby.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
They said the show was good, but they expected excellent, but it was just
What?
good.
Yeah.
Said that
That's kind of like I watched the Chris
his
Rock.
jokes were kind of dull.
That's like I watched Chris Rock. I was
That's
expecting.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race.
We got to be
FedEx
politically
Cup.
correct now.
Today's coverage of the
They can't be
Serenity
as funny as they
Championship
used to be.
is about to begin.
You can't say what they want to say because they're worried about
Rich
getting
Beam
canceled
in
all
the
the time.
booth and out on the
The only
court
person
following our feature
that I
group
expect to
is
ever
the
be able to go to a
delightful
comedy show,
Hello, Henny.
it not be
Yeah,
that
thank
way,
you
would
so
be Dave
much,
Chappelle.
Luke. So
He just don't give a fuck.
happy that I've been
But even
with
Chris
these
Rock,
two
I
players
know he went
because
after
they've
Will
been going
Smith.
back and forth
He could have gone in
on
a whole
social
lot
media
more
leading
legal.
to this
Comedy
event.
special. It
They
wasn't
seem
like
to really have something
his. There was a lot of
prove,
dead,
a bone to
dead,
pick with
like
each other, and
I don't
it'll all
know,
be settled
like
out
Marlon
on the golf
Wayans.
course.
He just did one.
He's a kind fellow.
That
He's a
motherfucker was
lovely
funny.
gent,
But
but
he
he's
went in
killer
on
on the
it.
golf
Like
course.
he
This is going to be a
committed.
tough rivalry.
Chris
to
Rock
take down.
kind of.
Second shot here on the first.
But I heard Will Smith is suing the dude that did the Oscars this year and Chris Rock over his special.
Your
Yeah.
your eye looks fucking your eye.
No.
Going with a bit of wedge here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Sure it wasn't because of this.
All this food.
Probably because of these
That's an
scratches.
absolute ripper. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
But like the jokes
Coming up is for birdie.
about Will and Jada were funny when Chris Rock special, but the rest
Well,
of it was
that's the line for a birdie to get the round underway.
that's the only reason why I
I
watched
can't
it.
ever recall him making a birdie
Other
and
than
feeling
that.
bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
I expected him to go in the whole time. Like I expected him just to go off, and he kind of held back. But I've seen, like, I was listening, I didn't get to watch it, but I was listening to a guy commentating about Marlon Wayans' his special. That shit was funny. But it was on HBO Max, and I don't know if we had that or not.
Pretty good shot there.
Of around 220
I'll have
yards.
to download it.
We do with AT&T. I was going to ask you about the login for AT&T.
I've reset it several times. I don't know mine.
Start watching the rookie, but I look and I can't go back and download the.
To be going with a hybrid here.
They're like,
We had them.
it's difficult. No, we don't have them. We've had a few episodes, but not going to much.
It's going to change to Discovery Plus anyway. So just tell her to go.
Outstanding approach.
Discovery Plus is going to morph into HBO Max.
A big opportunity with the number.
For Discovery Plus, so it's going to.
Yeah, like it's one of those shows where they have like one seater, for those old episodes, and you just can't download them. They take forever. I don't even want to bother with it. I don't even know if she's gonna watch it long term, anyways. I told her we didn't care for the show, but
It's got a chance.
we have HBO Max at AT&T.
Wonderful show.
I don't know. I have to ask her. So I have to look at my messages with her because I reset the password again, but I don't know if
Is it a
I should do it again.
position?
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
So I have to look.
Here we have it. Trying to feed off the.
Like, I don't know whether it's
Eagle.
somebody changing her password for HBO Max. That could be the reason why. But it keeps getting changed, or she says it does.
And going and going.
What's in front of them there?
I need to go through my stored password. But not only do I need to get rid of stuff, but I need to like terminate old accounts I don't use anymore. Just get rid of them.
Going with the 9-9, I think.
Go to
L
those
is
people's
for
websites.
left. I don't know if they meant to do that.
Getting ready to play their third. Almost went down. And he needs this to save par. One started out on a good line. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, like 181 off the back tees.
And that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with a mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downward. Failing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Well, they've found the bunker, but it's a chance. What a shot from the bunker. Let's return to live play now. And this putt to move into a tie for third.
This is looking solid. What they wanted.
And now 4 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's about 155 from this whole location.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
What an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Putting for birdie. Winfrey's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Quality shot, that one. Which one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Time for the second shot here at the 7. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's pretty tidy. And racking up their birdie of the day. And with that, we'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. And after a birdie at the last, we'll take the honour on the hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. All right. Let's see a little up and down here to save the pain. Nice shot.
Oh, gotta love it. Chip it in for birdie. Nothing better.
And let's have another look at that one.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Nothing but the bottom.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
The both holes, you'll take the birdie. So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Yeah, fantastic round today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Lots of great players chasing this player. Let's see if they can keep up the good work.
One win is good, but 2 wins would be great.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Nicely done. Trying to get to 11 under with this one. Really, it's points. Well, how good's that for the Eagle? Now 4 shots up after that hole. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the Eagle. For the second shot at the 11th. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
That'll work. That's fine.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's just about 3 feet away. What a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Going with the 7. That should find the surface. Ooh, just skin the hole, that one. Phenomenal approach shot, that one.
Pretty much guarantees a birdie for this player.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second. And coming off the birdie, they're in front of themselves a chance to keep it rolling. That's a little untidy. The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And here we are with the third shot. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483 Rich from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously, a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Say what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
An outstanding shot. High quality.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This is Justin Rose. Let's get back to it, shall we? An opportunity for a birdie here. That's a ripper. Currently 14 under for the round. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Well, that was pure. This shot from around 210 yards. He may be thinking about going for the green here.
Yikes!
That was right down the front. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. It would be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. He's making this look easy. It's surging ahead. Now 8 shots in front. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Oh, well played into birdie range here at the 16th. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Second shot here on the 17th. This one is right down the pipe. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hold your putt.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who would have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
A great one.
Well played.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Oh my, that was launched. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
That could play. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
This is a good chance. And with that putt, concludes this player's round. The opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Luke, that was a blast. Looking forward to next time.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak, and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beam. And Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Okay, that'll work.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice putt.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Now that finds him in first place. This hole is a par 5.
We will explore 7 reasons why CapCut is the best preview.
Well, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous one.
I think they're attacking this one. They're really going to go for it.
This little boy. Look at that. That's how we're going to hold the CPU in place now. Have I mentioned that we make the perfect tool for these kinds of delicate operations? The LTT screwdriver has a strong magnet, so you won't lose those little proprietary mounting hardware pieces. And the perfect knurling for putting these things in nice and delicately. Now, this is another thing that is special about this blog. Instead of having a large
Going with a
on the
hybrid.
bottom, it has a small raised one. So that's
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Getting ready to play ball third.
EK says that the fins on the inside are actually cut closer to the die to help with heat transfer. We also know that the density of those
Playing
fins
for
is
birdie here.
extremely high here and relatively low out here where they aren't really going to be doing that much. Now, in normal circumstances, we just put a glob of thermal paste in the middle of their chip and then we count on the contact pressure. Just roll it out. So here, we absolutely need to spread this out to cover all parts of the die, because even a tiny little air pocket could cause a
Hey,
lot of
nice to
in
be
a place
live.
where maybe there is no
Getting
thermal
so
sensor.
good. First
And
to go to the
just
gate.
throw something
Right out of the gate.
just as a heat spreader thing. Seems pretty good to me. It's on now. Yeah.
In first position.
Doing things such that
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. And there's way more information in this final round. This one is a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole. 14. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
See my favorite here too, though. Feels like they're threading. A little. Hey, here we go. Success. This goes on here. Sure, you can make that work. Okay, I'm kind of feeling.
That's a big drive.
This is my first round.
140 yards here.
Couple wind blowing right to left for him.
Let's go. Okay, it's at 85 degrees, which is 64. It's not good. This should be working very, very well right now. If it's not, the odds of immediate catastrophic failure are much higher when you don't have an integrated heat spreader. Well, hold on a second. Core temperatures. Here we go. It's an average of 29. Maybe that isn't that far off. Okay, fine. Roman suggested that we start by doing like a single-threaded Cinebench, or maybe like a quad-threaded benchmark of some sort, rather than hit the whole CPU at once. But we're just going to do the whole thing.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde. That's expected to happen at the very here.
4-0 went to 9 immediately, and actually Pink Core 2 is looking pretty bad too. Here we go. Let's put on some. Oh god, that's a lot. I sent out too much. Let's go. Multi-core and hello. Okay, that's more like it. This is quite consistent. That's what we want to see. Also, that's 69 degrees on the core.
Let's see a bit.
So that's
the full
11 degrees lower than
Don't miss
stock,
it.
but we
It'll be
also
costly. Top
so
episode.
stock was
Let's try and make this one.
3660 or
We've got the last
3660.
shot. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest just do it there as they put down a 30 on the scorecard. And after that performance, they stay right where they are in the standings. Going to play one-on-one shooters.
Think about as far as we're going to see this part 3 player. Players don't go in there with the mid, iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the tank severely sloped down. Scaling out to left the bunkers, not so hot either. Just the short three.
You're still
These players are shooting up the fire right. Don't.
I like the look of that shot there, Peter.
Great touch.
Pass over coming up for this ball. Okay, let's get to the next. It's leader really starting to get the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
Just need to overclock
Time
it.
to place the board out.
You stayed a little. I think me too. I mean, what he wants is a drawing. Oh, I'll check. Match 2-3-30 still, huh? And 37-320, same score. Overclocking 10 then. But did we overclock with this? Yeah,
That's exactly the Freddie couples with them right there.
We need to move fast.
And this shot with about 150 yards.
The CPU is going to be.
Please just move it there.
We need a sketchy 240 volt cable that's been in 0 videos. Okay, we'll do it.
Who's in the pitching range here?
Hold on.
This is what he's going to give me out.
Yeah, the wheels really starting to blow, but they didn't phase them.
Just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdies looking here.
Well, the good news is that so much of the water drained out of the block that it's empty. We don't have much time. We're at 56 degrees on that CPU. All right. Again? Yeah. Oh, there we go. There it goes. It's pretty hot. This chills fast. We're down to 11 degrees right now. Do we want to just run a Cinebench and see how hot it gets? Sure. So 49 degrees. Wow. 38,000 points without doing anything to it. We've done nothing yet. I have XTU open yet, but I haven't touched it.
Just having a player's advantage. He keeps making important plays.
That settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now up to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today. There's no doubt about it. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Five, sure. 6-2. I think we can do it. That's a lot of voltage. Not going to do more.
Well, that's a sweep of it swing, that one.
Is I still managed to hit 100 degrees on the CPU.
Second shot here on the 6th.
5 at the time.
Sport will just give you power. It can draw like 700 watts if you want.
What does that look like in terms of Cinebench then?
Very fast. Extremely fast. It also is worth noting that that was with the voltages pretty high. You don't get any more performance after about 480 watts.
This block is dangerously close to condensation territory here.
Oh, yeah.
That's a rock solid 6 gigahertz on all performance cores. That is wild.
Like, the temps are getting high. Some of them are getting into the 90s. But still reasonable. 480 watts. You know?
And here we are with the third shot.
So GPU overclock. It's still a little one. You can't do too much because, like, you know, voltage limits.
You know, little ones, whatever you want. Not enough opportunity to make it dirty.
37 degrees. So.
All GPUs have no IHS, so they are direct to
You're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making it for a second.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, this is pretty play. Been on top of the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Lovely momentum for this one after that birdie at the last hole. Look at rolling.
They also tend to be larger, so having just 2 heat pipes on them drying out is less of a concern, a little less power dense. This is stupid. You hit 6.3 on a single core?
Yeah. It'll do 2 cores, 6.3, 6.4.
In that case,
It's a week that really works.
Silicon.
To be clear, I'm talking about going deep sub-zero with liquid nitrogen.
Taking short here on the 7.
The physics of the silicon changes significantly at those kinds of temperatures. We're talking within reason at the limits of the silicon.
But we might have also just got a package from Alpha Labs.
Oh, are you really doing that?
So well played.
What makes this a CPU test? Is it just that it's really simulation heavy, or is it it's actually running on the CPU? It's rendered on the
Lucky
CPU.
for some.
Yeah, this is normally like 10 FPS. We can't set any records because that's held by like 64 core threadrippers.
That was like 45, 50 FPS.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can mark it down. That's wonderful for today.
Pretty system.
And a good performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Here's what happens here. Yeah. To be going with the 5 iron. There's this one to kick right. The good thing is, really limited. It's not even going to use this now. This is what they have left for playing here.
The system was going. Video and my follow-up, subsequent follow-up that I had on the board go bad, so that sort of soured the influence grants. I know that the system in the house here for a while now, and I've done some live streams with it. I've spent I was
Yeah, good line.
all of my thumbnails and stuff.
It's amazing how to approach all these.
The system. A little bit of feedback on that. But speaking of feedback,
Well done. One still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. It's only now for double digits. Michael and Chase back is good enough to catch them. It's jealous. You like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up there at about 185 yards.
here I said, obviously I was going to base my next action pivot back. Let's rewind here to the over.
Going with the 6 iron here.
I said I was
The Conway. That's quite funny in this office.
It is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Suppose was that going down? Putting the plan. Finished working that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now, Rich, this is the pivotal final nine coming up, and the players perfectly positioned to give themselves a chance.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world.
One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Roll into the right from this one. Getting ready to play there first. Look at that clean this. Straight to full footer coming up here. Mark it down. That's really number 5. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard, and I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of it. We have a time on this one.
Devil's Canyon, and then from there went into the X platform with X99 processors, a few areas there, then X299, and then I went down to
Benny, the ball is sitting down. Is it out?
Oh, no, it is nasty. Just no.
Processors.
This is one of those lengthy putts. He's going just to get close.
We're looking for another birdie here.
It was one of those things where I go back to the fast. I kind of watched what Andy was doing and got to play around with the 7950X processor, it was a 79X processor, the system for them. It just really
Right by the hole.
snappy. They were. It wasn't actually there, that was really just
Was it you to make that hole?
I wanted to basically, after nearly 10 years of using
Once look at this.
so it's a
Now, nice to make a mid-range play.
let's see. It's an A and B.
Now the leaders really starting to get the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Let's take a look.
Processors always had this sort of depth to them. It was a great processor or great, family processor, and that was usually it does wonky stuff.
Choosing the 7-iron. And the lovely shot. You'll be delighted to be inspecting the range there.
My content creation.
Would have seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Specifically with that particular hole, fiasco started with a couple of brick Asus boards. Same thing with the 2000 series processor.
Looking for a putt here.
And one of those things I basically just attributed to the fact that they were early generations.
And down it goes. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
Of the boards, even though you would have like submissive for Intel, which was like their top of the line, and just you had your formulas and keys and all that sort of stuff. They were more robust. They were thicker PCBs. Everything about them just weight was quality. Then they were quality. Then you would have the crosshair motherboard for AMD, which was everything about how it just felt cheaper. And I think that was
just not going to work for
the market share.
And he has that ball line.
Yeah, this ball's sitting up perfect. He's going to have a great line.
Building when you couldn't justifiably charge a lot for those motherboard. But anyway, as a
Choosing the
as
nine.
build quality went up and the
Yep, solid
shares
connection.
started
This is looking good.
for its center, a lot of these brands really started working with AMD and
That's
saying, hey,
right out of the copybook. Exquisite.
justified.
Well, it's nice to have a verdict on.
So over the last 2 weeks or so that I've been running this system, so as you guys have probably guessed by now, I cannot.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie for the second. No, that whole this player is ahead by a whopping 10 points. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. With double digits. I'm not sure if the pitch back is good enough to catch them.
Other products. Out there now, my review would be well late to the party on this one. That's why I'm giving you an opinion or not bad here about how it's been for me. So even before starting this video today, again the other day I re-enabled Xcode 2. I did get an email from ASUS during that they gave me a lot of things to check, a lot of things to tweak and whatnot.
And they found themselves in the first cut.
It's this CPU. And it's the 6,000 megahertz RAM, which kind of stinks because 4,800 megahertz is obviously leaving a lot on the table. Now, what I've done is I manually moved it up to 5,200, all the loose timing.
There won't not too many.
Again,
Nicely done. So if we can make this big a birdie.
Gaming, or this CPU is intended for gaming. So the fact that it's a gaming CPU, that's sort of where I've spent a lot of my time, with the exception of the fact that I will be editing this video on this CPU for the first time. So it's disappointing, though, to know that I cannot run AMD Expo on this particular CPU. Now, this is still appears to be an X3D thing. And that's going to be
All feet remaining.
I think it just has something to do with the
Yeah, so it's okay.
this is a
It's currently sitting in the first place.
it doesn't move. It doesn't work. Something that could improve over time, but we've seen that with 7,000
Looking at
series.
a par 5 here.
When it first launched prior to the X3D, and then over time it got a little bit better as those GPLs and BIOS will increase the compatibility with the systems. The thing is that right now you can't even actually find the words in. So that's
In this one, taking it on in two, I like the style.
So if I was to be running two sets right now, I'd have 64 gigs of RAM.
Look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a fine play. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talent there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it at 2 and get rewarded for it.
It's really good, this one. Lovely shot.
The nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
The leader really starting to get the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
Holes remaining. This is what it's all about. To see who is going to get it done.
It is like in between 16 by 10. That's a 16 by 9, which just gives you this really odd aspect ratio. But it's a lot of pixels. It's like 4K. It's a lot of stress. It's way more than 1440p. I have a 49, the founder's edition card, in my 10900K system that I was using for my live streams.
Wow, what happened there?
It's coming up well short.
What I did see was.
Oh, that's what it's telling you.
Yes.
It's the 4th quarter remaining. This is important. This
resolution.
A good line.
Given the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. And they hang on.
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
I think it is the word. See that even a game like Warships, dips.
You don't want this ball back.
So
What are we looking at here, Henny?
This whole location for them, well, it's about 180 yards out.
Going to the 7.
I'm running 260.
You said you had everything it bounce right. Well, that's right out of the top draw. Great start from our leader. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this one?
Sides
So on the back, this will be a good one.
So it runs a little bit warmer in terms of, let's say if it was a different ice regular flip case, but it's not throttling at all. It's
Really good. It's coming up. Yeah, 7 strokes in after that hole. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Non-3D scores roughly 40,000. So this is about 2,500 points lower than that, but we know that. That's because only one CCD has the stack VRAM, or the VCAT, and one CC does not. And the overall
This seems to be a fairway seeker to me.
Right at -30, I'm getting 5.2 gigahertz.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Other CCX I'm getting.
What's the player facing here?
It's down 3, so it's going to be just on the screen.
From home again. If I run myself doing okay, I'm gaming on the side.
This one to keep running.
Videos, 79.
Yeah, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
I think a 49 strict.
This is always a good moment. It's a good one. Hey, that's what shows. 7 times you've just got to stand up and applaud. That's the occasion right now. This is as good as it gets.
Second one of the season,
Like,
playing awfully well at the moment. Which is they can keep up this good run of form.
It's like 44.
And as we recap today's results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the action today.
Lucy, thank you so much. I'm not sure anyone enjoyed watching these incredible gentlemen out on the course more than me. A pleasure, as always, to
So the great celebration here and took up the course on the Harbors Premium Square. Until here, and look at you. It's a good company next time.
The breeding, which again is a optimized engine, which is not the hardest to run. I can run that at 200 plus FPS if I wanted. Again, I lock it at resolution for 120 if I'm streaming. Never hiccups, never moves, never changes whatsoever. So in terms of gaming so far, it has been great. As long as I'm not running AMD Expo. Now, the curve optimizer so far has been fine. It doesn't change the voltage or anything really. But I'll tell you right now, it's because of the V-cache being extremely temperature sensitive, it runs at a much lower voltage. So that's why the TDP is so much lower. You'll notice under load, it runs at about 145 to 155 watts. 160, I believe, is the max. And even with the PBO or any of the curve optimizer stuff set much higher than it would be at stock, it doesn't really push the voltage any higher. It doesn't even push the wattage any higher. It runs at nice. When I look over at my sensor panel, I'll see anywhere between 140, 142, and sometimes I'll see 155. I'm like, wow, the coolant must be cool right now. Now, here's the thing that's confusing about temperatures. We know that the new TJ Maxx is 89C, which is down from 95C on the non-3D. And again, that's because of the cache sensitivity to temperature. I cannot find any sensors, whether it be an 864, any of the motherboard sensors, or hardware monitor, because I like my sensor panel's an 864 sensor panel, so it talks to all the sensors the system sees. I cannot find the sensor that matches the one that Ryzen Master is showing. I'm starting to think that Ryzen Master might be an average, because we know one CCX is going to run hotter than the other. If the CCX is